Hey guys, Steve Welch here with Beaman Toyota. So if you're anything like me, you kind of get used to remote starting your vehicle, and Toyota has a really cool app-based system that's actually called Remote Connect. That's a subscription app-based system. Most vehicles you'll get it free for the first year. You can still use your key and start it by doing the lock, and then hold the lock button on the third time. You'll get your lights to flash there, and then your truck's going to start, your car is going to start, whatever it is. But you hear it, obviously it just started running here, but a lot of people say, well, for some reason mine didn't start. And you might say, well, what's the reason? Why did it not start? And there are actually several reasons that it might not start. And if you want to go over them, I've got 11 of them here for you, and most of them you might not think of. So I'm going to kind of go in order here. So first off, the reason this truck just shut off is I unlocked the doors. If you unlock the doors or have your doors unlocked, your vehicle will not remote start. So through the Remote Connect app, if you have that app, you can obviously lock your doors first, and then the remote start should work. So that's the first part of it. The other thing is right behind me here, your hood or your trunk. So obviously if you have a trunk on a car, but your hood or your trunk should both be closed, and obviously all your doors be closed as well. So even if it's locked, but they're not closed, it still won't start the vehicle. So security alarm should not be activating. So when it says security alarm should be inactive, that basically means not going off. So basically the alarm is not going off. Got a little private jet going overhead here. Then number 4, another operation should not actually be in process. So if you try to remote start it twice in a row, 3 times in a row, it's going to cancel out because it doesn't know what you're doing. Or if you share your credentials with somebody else, and say your wife's trying to start at the same time you are, husband's trying to start at the same time you are, kids trying to start at the same time you are, something like that, they're going to cancel everything because it doesn't know what to do, right? So the vehicle has to be parked. That's kind of a no-brainer, right? So if it's not parked and you're trying to drive the car, then or if it's in neutral, it will not start, right? Or if it's in gear, obviously it will not start. That Spirit Airlines about to go overhead, right over there. So yeah, okay. So I'll show you that. So we're talking here. So the next one, this is one that a lot of people don't realize, is that your fuel has to be over about a quarter tank of gas. So you can be slightly below that, but it tries to keep you over a quarter tank of gas. Doesn't want to run you to empty. And keep in mind, your Remote Connect, your remote start is going to run for 10 minutes, shut off. You can run it again for 10 minutes, it'll shut off again, and then you got to open the door to get you another 2 times that you can do that. So that's it. So now you also, number 7 is that the smart key should not be inside the vehicle. So if you're trying to remote start it with your app and you have your keys inside the car, it's not going to start, right? And it actually says your key should be, and this is the next one, your key should be at least 20 feet away from the car. 20 feet's a little excessive. Usually if you're about 5 feet, you're good, but 20 feet's kind of one of those safe things to kind of make sure that it's working that way. Now, something I found out recently that I didn't know, and this is something that most people aren't going to know, is that even if you don't have the key in the vehicle, but there is weight in the seat, if there is a person inside the vehicle sitting in the seat, you cannot remote start it. So through your Remote Connect app. So the Remote Connect app will not work while somebody is in the seat, whether or not they have the key. It's a pretty interesting one to do so. Now, number 10 is the subscriptions expired. So if you're trying to get onto your app and it's not working, chances are your subscription might be expired. Like I said, your first year is free. After that, you just kind of figure out which package you want, and you guys sign up for it, and it's a monthly subscription for that. And then the last one, and this is one that most people don't think about, it runs off of an SMS system. So it's looking for a cell phone tower. The vehicle actually runs off of a cell phone signal to remote start the vehicle. Obviously, if you hit it on your app and you're saying, I want to remote start it, that signal has to come from somewhere. And if the vehicle can't receive the signal, then there's no way to send it the signal to start the vehicle. So that is the 11 things that you need to know if you're trying to remote start your vehicle and it does not work. So 11 reasons your vehicle might not start with the remote connect system from Toyota. So Steve Welch with Beaman Toyota, you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.